How is everyone going? Dusty Bogan here. Tuesday, living the dream. Had a good day at work today. Pretty good. Can't complain. They left me alone. No. Something in my fucking eye. Hey, it's going. It's Cheap Tuesday. What have I got? A bit of news out there. Jacqui Lambie. I was reading about Jacqui Lambie. She's this mad fucking Aussie politician. She was hooking into fucking Waleed Aly, the bloke in the 7 p.m. project. I had this dude at a workmate, right? Milo. He was a fucking good worker, but he was a miserable bastard a lot of the time. And he was kind of left wing. We actually got along. We got along well, but he was very left wing. And around election time, I'd be like, Jacqui Lambie, and just yell out all these mad Aussie politicians. I'd be like, Bob Catter, Jacqui Lambie, all this shit. And he used to fucking hate it. It'd go off his head. G'day, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in, mate. You fucking legend. Yeah, should we hook in? We'll hook into the Daily News. Fucking Jacqui Lambie and bloody... I'm like... I think I read a bit of this article and I'm like, what the fuck, Jacqui? I thought you were cool, but it's good that she's gone and had a bit of a fucking, argument with Waleed Aly from the 7 p.m. project, which is like this. It's just like this fucking... it's like supposed to be funny news, but it's not really. And it's just full left wing, like crazy fucking... oh my goodness. Waleed Aly, he's this mad fucking Muslim. He just talks absolute nonsense half the time. But anyway, let's fucking have a read of this. For goodness sake, Jacqui Lambie clashes with Waleed Aly on the project during a fierce exchange about Centrelink drug testing plan. So Centrelink's like everyone on the dole bludgers, everyone on welfare. They get the fucking 200 and... well, they get like $480 a fortnight. It's probably fuck all, really. But anyway, she's going on about this fucking... The government's got some bill before the going that I think they have to vote on. They need Jacqui Lambie, a few independents like One Nation and that to fucking pass it into law. Jacqui Lambie and Waleed Aly have crashed on the project after the senators changing stance on a plan to drug test welfare recipients. I think it'd be a good idea. I think so. Like if you're broke, especially if you're like fucking got kids and that. But I mean, I'm all for minimal government, but sometimes you're like, fuck. I don't know. I'll have to read this and then I'll come up with what I think about it. Anyway, the balance of power, senator revealed. So yeah, she's got the balance of power. Jacqui Lambie. She's all right half the time. She has the balance of power. She's revealed on Monday that she won't vote for the coalition government's plan until she sees thousands of drug rehabilitation beds in place around Australia, backflipping on her initial support of the bill. It's weird how, like, the Conservative government, you know what I mean, would be like, what do you want? I think they want to have, like, cashless fucking... everyone who gets welfare, they want them to get, like, a bank card where they can't get cash out. It's a cashless card. And it's, to stop drug abuse and gambling and cigarette smoking and fucking drinking piss and shit. But it's like, it's all a bit control freakish, isn't it? It's all a bit fucking out of control. We've got a few people in the comments section. Carson B, how's it going? Going good, mate. Just knocked off work. I have a beer. Oh, no, I haven't drank beer. I was like, I should have a fucking beer. I think I'm almost done a month. Maybe I won't. No. Not do it. Nice cold fucking beer. First beer on a weekday in like 3.5 weeks. I think I've done it right. Red Stripe Jamaican beer. Jamaican me tasty, man. Fucking delicious. Jeffrey Anderson. G'day, mate from Rockhampton. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I can't come to Ozfest. No, I'm not going either, mate. Another proud boy. He's a proud boy. Kevin, mate. What's Kevin reckon? Kevin Duggan. We're doing UBI in the US because it's going to take about 500,000 people to do it. Stupid way they want to. I don't know what the UBI is. You'll have to let me know, mate. Let's jump back into this Jacqui Lambie comments. See what Jacqui wants to do with the welfare, the dole budget. I think Jacqui Lambie, I think she said something like, yeah, you can, we should drug test welfare recipients. If we want to drug test welfare recipients, we should drug test government employees because they're getting paid. They're all funded by the taxpayer. And I was like, geez, Jacqui. Jeffrey Anderson, aren't you a proud boy? Yeah, I'm a proud boy, bro. I'm just not going up for Westfest. I just don't know about going. I have a thing, mate. I just don't go places for long weekends away from my fucking wife and family. Do you know what I mean? It's just not me, bro. I'm a bit more conservative. I wouldn't want to go somewhere on a long weekend just with the boys. I think it's just not me. I'm a bit more of a Christian conservative, bro. Anyway, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Anyway, let's read this, buddy. Let's read this fucking article about Jacqui, the mad bitch. She's all right. On Monday night's program, Miss Lambie suggested everyone paid from the public purse should be tested for drugs, including MPs, teachers, and journalists. Woo, Jacqui! They should be doing it already and leading by example, she told the panel. Holy fuck. It's so, getting into like a bit of fucking control freak. I know no libertarian in this world would agree with her. They'd be like, no, Jacqui, giving too much power to the government. Jacqui reckons we do it in the mining industry, we do it in construction. I guess that's true. There are many other places in Australia that do it. Why are we so special? Because we're on the public purse that we shouldn't have random drug and alcohol testing? I guess so. I mean, fuck, man. They'll test you for alcohol, and at my work, they've threatened. They'll be like, we're doing fucking drug tests. And we're like, what? I think we had some fucking subcontractors who are smoking weed at Smoko, you know what I mean? And the boss is like, you'll fucking kill someone, you stupid pricks. We're going to fucking drug test you. Heaps. I've met miners and that who have been sacked. In the morning they go to work, have to blow in the fucking bag. And it's like, how many beers did you have last night, mate? You're fucking still drunk. Go home, you fucking idiot. Happens, man. Anyway, Ali asked Miss Lambie for clarity. If I'm right, what you are saying is that you have been represented with a proposal about drug testing people on welfare. and your counter proposal is let's drug test everyone in the public service, which is millions of people, he asked. I think it's kind of fair for the dole bludgers, you know what I mean? And, you know, because there's all this talk about cashless fucking welfare cards. You know, they want to roll out, now they want to drug test dole bludgers, but I think fair is fair. You know what I mean? Fair is fair, mate. Drug test all the politicians. Drug and alcohol test at least the politicians. Minimal, if they're going to do it to the fucking dole bludgers. Fair's got to be fair. I think Jacqui's kind of onto it. It is random, Lambie said. It is random drug and alcohol testing, Waleed. And they're not testing everybody, you stupid idiot. I don't care where you are working. There is no reason why you shouldn't have random drug and alcohol tests. We have massive drug problems in this country, for goodness sake. Good on you, Jacqui. I fucking hate drugs, honestly. Just fucks people up. I know, like, grown adults, you know, like, voluntarily want to fucking... Maybe you're like, maybe some people are like, got their lives all together and they're like, I just want to have a bit of fun. Once every blue moon, once every 12 months, once every 6 months, whatever. But there's a high risk for young people to become addicted and depressed and broke and mentally ill and all fucked up. And honestly, I don't want anything to do with it. You know what I mean? But that's my personal opinion. So what does it fucking matter? People like, I had a mate in jail and he was like, yeah, you can get anything in here. He reckons you could get any drug you wanted in the prison. So the thing is, as much as I say I'm not into it, they can't even stop fucking people in prison getting drugs. So how the fuck are you going to stop drugs? It's like you can't. You know what I mean? You fucking can't. Oh, Jacqui, where was I? I'll jump back in the comments section. Jeffrey, half the politicians would lose their jobs. They're probably all fucking pissheads and druggos. I used to work in a hospital back in the day in the supply department. It was a cruisy job. And I swear all the nurses and doctors were pissheads, eh? They'd be like, come to work like hungover. Like, fucked. Miserable for the first few hours, and then they'll cheer up and say hangovers were fucking worn off. Nothing wrong with having a beer. I think the thing is if you're on the dole, you can't barely live on the dole. You got like enough money to pay your fucking board. Generally, if you're on the dole, you can only like afford to live with other people, so you got to pay your board, your groceries. And you got fuck all money. You got enough money just to live and enough money to like, fuck, I need to spend this last $30 you got left on pretty much looking for a job. They can't afford to fucking take drugs if you're on the dole. Unless you're drinking like goon. You know what I mean? Or moonshine. And fucking homebrew. Where the fuck was I? Antimatter. There has been Greens MPs that have admitted to doing drugs. Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Kevin, UBI, Universal Basic Income. Oh, I gotcha. No worries. Yeah, because I said before, I was like, what's UBI? If you take in 500,000 from Africa, the only place can provide those numbers, 500,000, so rapidly, traditional welfare wouldn't work. Yeah, universal basic income, mate. You wait until they, you wonder, like, that talk, there's like a bit of talk about universal basic income. They're like, oh, mate, with technology, I wouldn't be surprised, like, you know, they're rolling out 5G. There's like 5G towers everywhere going up. Maybe they'll be like, fucking, now we've got the 5G, we can have, you know, self-driving cars, more automation, everything's fucking connected to the internet. I don't think we're gonna lose a fuckload of jobs that quickly, but there's definitely the potential. A lot of people could be out of work because of automation just goes fucking awesome with high-powered internet and everything getting fucking machines. We all get on the dole. And then, like, if you're on the dole, imagine if it's like cashless fucking cards and you have to get random drug and alcohol tests and you're like, fuck, man, everything is a machine. You know what I mean? You could imagine you go to fucking Macca's. I remember when I was in Amsterdam, there was some like burger joint and you just went up and it was like little windows and you're like fucking beep, beep, pay for your fucking burger, and you open the window and the machine's in there making it and just stocking up these windows. Dead set. I was like, holy fuck, man. That was, when the fuck did I go to Amsterdam? I took my missus there when she was 21, so like 5 years ago. Took her to Paris, but we went to Amsterdam and London and shit. Fucking Nightwave. How you going, mate? Just tweeted out the link, sir. What the fucking, how you going? Good to have you on here, bro. Need to get me on your show. I was watching Royce's show the other day. I'm gonna have to Skype bomb you guys. I have to Skype bomb Royce's show on a Friday night when I'm on the coming home from the pub again. You know what I mean? Once I have a few in me. Where the fuck are we on this? Anyway, Marvel clip, someone has been drunk at school. It was funny as fuck. Yeah, I remember kids at school and it'd be like, it's fucking sports day, sports carnival, and everyone would bring fucking booze, sit on the sports field drinking, and then go and fucking do your race or whatever, throw your fucking shot put. I won my fucking year 12 cross country at school. And then it was like 2 weeks later, I snapped all the tendons in my foot and I couldn't run for fucking 2 years. It was really fucked. I had the biggest dickhead of a doctor, I'm telling you the truth. I went to this doctor and he's like, sorry, mate, there's nothing we can do for you. And I'm like, oh, fair enough. My foot was just like this, couldn't move my toes. And then it wasn't until I moved house and I went to like a new local doctor and he's like, hey, mate, why are you limping, by the way? And I said, oh, my foot's fucked. But, you know, my last doctor told me there's nothing can be done to help me. And he's like, really? And he was like on his computer and he's like, you're booked in for surgery in 6 weeks. So I walked around. I limped around for fucking 2.5 years. Used to love playing sports. We're going on a fucking mad tangent. I tell you what, if I could turn back time, I'd sue that fucking first doctor. He caused me so much fucking grief. Pissed me off. I forgive him, but let's be honest. It made me do other shit with my life away from sports, so I can't fucking, I guess I cashed in the momentum on that. But yeah, that was just a tangent about drinking fucking booze. Just a tangent there. Anyway, let's read about these fucking Jacqui Lambie, the mad fucking politician. She's probably one of the only good politicians. She said some shit about in Tasmania. She's like, I don't think we should have religious freedom protections because the federal government's trying to pass some new legislation about Religious Freedom Act. And she's like, I don't believe we should fucking pass that in Tasmania. We don't have a problem in Tasmania with that. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, man, how many militant fucking LGBTQI fucking people do you think are out there who are just going to be like, you can't say that, mate? If I went through all my videos, there'd be some cunt out there who would be like, we're going to sue this cunt. He's a fuckhead. I'd be like, Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised. We need religious protection. I'll just fucking hide behind the Bible then. Just be like, fuck you. Some mad dude said it 2,000 years ago. I'm fucking quoting it. You know what I mean? Antimatter. Tasmania is the least religious state. That's what they reckon, eh? They're all greenies down there. My mate Shane just moved down there, and my local church has a, I don't know, fucking C3 church, Christian City Church. We have, I don't know, 550 churches around the world, and he moved from our local church, and he's like, bang, there was another C3 in his town. So he was fucking laughing. There's enough churches down there. It's just Christians just keep to themselves. Don't give a shit. They just want to be left alone for the most part. Anyway, let me fucking read this. Jacqui and Waleed Aly, the Muslim fucking news reporter. But why dismantle? I'm reading this. Why is it only the poor? Why is it only the poor that we have to go after? So she's talking about how she wants. I'll put it in context. Yeah, she's saying how fucking politicians should do drug and alcohol tests if we want people on social welfare to get drug and alcohol tests. She's like, why? Why discriminate against the poor? Why are we going after them? Are we too good? None of us do alcohol or drugs or anything. That is rubbish. Drugs do not discriminate. Certainly ICE doesn't. This Jacqui Lambie politician, her own son is an ICE addict. And she had to, like, I don't know, refinance her house or some shit to get her son into some fucking drug rehab. So she's all right. Jacqui, she's been through a bit of shit. Drug problems are an issue close to Miss Jacqui. Miss Lambie, who once appeared on the project in 2017 with her son Dylan, who spent a year in rehab recovering from an ICE addiction. Miss Lambie believes that the drug and alcohol testing reform can only be effective if the service addicts need for recovery are provided. Yeah, so she's saying, she was like, we can do this fucking drug and alcohol testing for dole bludgeon welfare recipients, but we need more funding for rehabs. Fuck, one of my brothers was an ICE addict for a bit, and it was fucked. I bought my house with him, then he became an ICE addict, and then I had to pay him out. I was like, you're getting out of control, mate. And lucky I was working my ass off and saved a fuckload of cash. And I was like, hey, dude, I want to buy you out of this house. We bought it together. I had to re-buy my own house and pay him out. It cost me thousands. But it was worth it at the end of the day. And my brother turned his life around. This is my older brother. He turned his life around. I don't know if you know. Do you know the movie Machine Gun Preacher? You ever fucking seen that with Gerard Butler? Well, I was like to my brother, I paid him out. He actually bought his own house. I was like, listen, fuckhead, this bloke's coming to church, the Machine Gun Preacher. I gave him the movie. I said, watch this. And I said, this bloke's coming to church. Sam Childers, the real Machine Gun Preacher. You can watch the fucking movie. What's it? Gerard Butler. It's a pretty good movie. And Sam Childers came, the Machine Gun Preacher, and I bought my brother. Sam Childers prayed for my brother Pete. And Pete began to turn his fucking life around. I don't know what Sam said to him. I don't know what the Machine Gun Preacher said to him, but he turned his life around. He got married. He's got 2 kids. He's got his own house. He's doing fucking excellent. Thank God. So I feel you, Jacqui. Oh, deadbeat at work just popped in to say peace, Dusty. Peace, chat. You're a legend, deadbeat. Thanks for fucking tuning in, mate. Where was I in the comment section? I jumped back in there for a bit. Kevin, he reckons. Oh, Kev. Keddy. Nightwave was good tonight. Mersh showed us the hard reality of show business comedy and what it's become. Yeah. I was tuning in for a little bit on my smoko break, and it was fucking good. Only like 5 minutes or something, because I had to fucking read. Had to go find some shit to read for today's episode. Oh, fucking Jacqui, the legend. But anyway, where was I? Fucking Jacqui. Here we go. Her comments came as it was revealed every welfare recipient who tested positive for drugs under the government's plan would be eligible for up to $65,000 worth of rehabilitation funded by taxpayers. Whoa, no shit. I wonder if it would be a net benefit. Because, you know, like, I guess all the Americans know when I went to America, like, you all see the homeless people in America, eh? And you know why they're there. Mental illness. They're just fucked. Some of them are all right. Like, I was drinking beers with the fucking homeless in America. I was like, here, let's have a fucking... They would always ask me for money, and I'm just like, hang on, I'll go to the shop, and I'll just buy a carton of piss and start drinking with them. But, yeah, you know, drug abuse leads to mental illness. Maybe within moderation. You can't stop it. Anyway, like I was saying, you can't keep it out of prisons. You're not going to stop it. Glenn, you make me want Smoko now. Smoko's so delicious. The pie truck, mate. The Smoko fucking van rolls up, and you know, we have like a Smoko van that pulls up, Smoko truck, and it's like, bam, 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 bam. Has some funny horn. All right, boys, time for fucking Smoko. And then Revenge of the Sis is on, so, or Nightwave Radio. I think Revenge of the Sis is on Smoko, and then Nightwave's at lunch. So it's good. I miss out on Daywave, but Royce has got a good show. I only catch it on a Friday night on the way home from the pub on the train. You know what I mean? Where the fuck? Carson B. The rich only know their smack. They can get off it, but the upper class need to step up. Something the underclass can be someday. Yeah, the underclass. I guess we need to just fucking pull our shit together. I don't know. Anyway, old Jacqui. I don't know, Jacqui, you know, at least Jacqui Lambie's in there fighting with a bit of common sense, saying, yeah, I'll sign your fucking welfare. I'll sign your fucking bill into law. Because there's a few independents, and they need these independents to pass any legislation. So Jackie's like, yeah, I'll pass your fucking law. We can have the old dole bludgers do a random drug and alcohol test, but I want politicians and government employees to do random drug and alcohol tests as well. And I want every dole bludger who tests positive for drugs to be eligible for $65,000 worth of rehab. Geez, Jacqui, good on you, love, I reckon. Not that I agree with everything the bitch says or does, but she's all right. She's a bit of a hard case. So where the fuck was I? Is there any more news I can read? Get this. I just fucking read this a minute ago. I was like, what the fuck? Austrian football stadium hosts forest is as dystopian vision comes to life. Some fucking retarded artist he's like, we want 300 trees to be planted in this Austrian, where was it? Yeah, Austrian football stadium. So it's a football stadium with 300 native European trees in the middle of it. He got his inspiration from some artist, some artist, I think, must have drawn it ages ago, and he's like, I took my inspiration. It's like a statement against climate change and deforestation. Man, everything in this world, Hosting almost 300 trees, the stadium hopes to attract wildlife during the 7 weeks of the installation, that the installation is open. It was inspired by a dystopian image of a world where nature could only be seen in designated spaces like animal zoos. Man, that's so fucking weird. All these like climate alarm, what do they call it? Climate fucking change alarmists and the vegans and all these people. You just read it and you're like, what the fuck, man? But anyway, it's quite interesting, but I fucking laughed. I can't believe for 7 weeks this whole, like, what the fuck's going on? They could have got like used the stadium for something better, surely. You know what I mean? Instead of filling a fucking football stadium. Like, it's probably like a, couple $100 million worth giant stadium that they've filled with fucking trees as a statement about climate change. Why didn't they fucking do something about it? What are they going to do? They'll bulldoze all them trees and be like, oh, well. Trees, they're the greatest renewable energy source we have, mate. You chop them down, you burn them, you make shit out of them, you plant new ones. It's sustainable, mate. Trees are great. How good is chopping wood? Nah. Get this shit. Here's another good one for you. The Indian moon landing mission. No, it wasn't a moon landing. They sent like some drone up into the fucking moon and it's gone missing. The aliens have got it. Donald Trump's fucking Space Force One or whatever Space Force has fucking shot it down. Like, fuck you, India. You can't get on our moon base, our secret moon base. We're gonna fucking shoot your shitty drone, your thing down. Indian Space Agency has not yet released information on how it lost contact with its moon lander seconds before it was due to touch down on the lunar surface. But former members of the agency tell the BBC what may have gone wrong. The moon lander entered the moon orbit on the 20th of August and was due to land on the lunar surface a little after midnight, India local time, a month after it first was shot into space. But contact was lost moments before the lander was expected to touch down. Fucking at the lunar south poles. Next time they should try the north pole of the moon, because obviously the south pole's where the fucking aliens and the secret American moon base is. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking telling you. I'm just letting you know. Nah, I don't know shit. But good on you for having a fucking crack, you know what I mean? At sending a fucking moon shuttle. Send Dusty up there. Send me up there one day. Regan, the living legend, $2, mate. You get a skull. Delicious. Thanks, mate. Good on you, Dusty. Cheers, lad. Cheers, lads. What a fucking legend. Thanks, Regan. $2 skull for you, mate. No more moonshine. Dustbo can't do the moonshine anymore. I'm trying to fucking look after myself, go to the gym, eating vitamins and shit, trying to eat better. I was just binge drinking. Let's face it, I've binge drank moonshine for 2 years, so almost every day. So time to fucking look after myself. I want to create a family soon, so I'm just like, right, get my shit together so I can repopulate the planet with bogans. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna fucking be like generations of bogans are just gonna fucking. I'm gonna repopulate the planet. Let's face it. So I gotta look after myself. Can't carry on like fucking pork chop forever. Get this. Here's another fucking one. This is out of control. I just read this like 5 minutes before I went live. Protesters' solution to black-on-black violence in South Africa. kill the whites instead. What a fucking idiot. I bet you his post is still on Facebook or whatever. They'd be like, that's completely reasonable. A protester in Paris proposed a novel solution to the horrifying spat of black-on-black violence in South Africa by urging people to kill whites instead. What a fucking retard. I should watch I didn't watch the video. So convincing, mate. Over the last couple of weeks, black South Africans have been setting fire to other African migrants and attacking and looting foreign-owned businesses. We read an article about this, I don't know, yesterday or some other fucking day. I can't even remember. The violence has sparked after a South African driver was shot dead by a drug dealer who was a foreign national. I think he was, yeah. Well, there you fucking go. They've had enough, mate. Maybe this dude who's like, you should kill the whites. Why are you kill your black brother? He should be like, fair enough, this scumbag, some scumbag drug dealer shot. Hasn't it been sparked over a violent crime that some foreign drug dealer fucking did? They should just wake up to themselves and be like, okay, there's fucking violence and drug problems going on here. But no, they wouldn't do that. Anyway, a wave of xenophobic violence prompted the Zimbabwean Minister of Transport and Communication to instruct Zambian drivers not to travel through the country. Now a black protester in Paris has urged South Africans to target white people instead. What a fucking idiot. This is the exact post. This is what he said. After all the recent xenophobic violence in South Africa between the locals and Nigerians, black people in Paris held a protest and pleaded for the violence to stop. He should have ended there. As one of the protest leaders says, don't kill your black brothers. Kill white people or Chinese instead. Yeah, so he's not, I already knew that. He wasn't just saying white people. He was saying Chinese people as well. How reasonable of him. If you want to do xenophobia right, start to kill white people, start to kill Chinese people, start to kill Asian people, he said. What a fucking moron. Don't kill your brother. Don't kill your brother. We are all black. We're all fucking human, mate. What a racist piece of shit. We have same blood. I think we all have the same blood. I'm A positive. Nah. We have different skin color, but yeah, we all have the same blood. We have same blood. We have same color. So why you kill your fellow brother? Asked the man. People in the comments on a Facebook live stream of the rant appeared to agree with the remarks. Jesus Christ. And it's crazy. So they're saying how it's all started with a truck driver. I got an interesting story. Mate of mine, dude from Etria. Mate of mine from Etria, right? Top bloke. We go for beers and that every now and then. He left his country. His family had a truck driving company in Etria and South Sudan and Ethiopia. And he was like, he said it got so out of control, so much violence and corruption and people stealing their cargo that the whole family sold up. They sold everything, all their business, like he reckons millions of dollars worth of trucks, like a big business, and all the family fled They fled for other Western countries. So his family's like spread across America and the UK and Australia now. And because they had money, they got the fuck out of there. But this dude, this mate of mine, he's a top bloke, Christian dude, works hard, workaholic actually. Mate of mine, he was working with us, doing like 10 hours a day, plus Uber driving on the weekends. And then his church, like some, it was like fucking Ethiopian Orthodox or Eritrean Christian Orthodox church, and they get up at like, that church service starts at like 6 a.m. So the guy's like was an absolute workaholic, like a fucking machine. And I was like, good on you, mate. Anyway, I fucking out of control. How fucking out of control? Do you even believe this shit? I wonder if this racist piece of shit's live is still on Facebook. Like, you wouldn't be surprised, eh? I've had them. They took down one of my videos on Facebook when Tommy Robinson got thrown in jail. I reposted an old video we had like a rally, and Avi Yemeni was there. He did a rally for Free Tommy Robinson. So I posted up this video of fucking me and the Proud Boys going for a fucking, like, hey, you going, Avi? Talk to Avi. Then we rally through the Brisbane city, talk to a few dudes. Bang, I posted on Facebook, and they fucking pulled it down. Pieces of shit. So I wonder, they pulled that down for what? No reason. I have no idea. Like, it was about Free Tommy Robinson, freedom of speech, whatever. And bang, I bet you they pull mine down, but they won't pull this fuckhead's, this fucking racist piece of shit. Racist to whites, Asians, and Chinese. What a piece of shit, eh? Jump back in the comment section. Kevin, no, Africans mostly have the same blood type, but whites do not. Is that really true? I have no idea. I think I was A positive. I don't know. I used to give blood all the time. Every fucking platelets, every 2 weeks. And like they sometimes it's pretty good if you give blood in Australia anyway, right? They give you a call. They'll be like, let's book in good time for you to give blood. They book it in, and then they text you, just a reminder, you've got your blood donation this afternoon. And then like press R, you just respond R to reschedule. And then you rock up, and it's like, you fill in the form. Have you had gay sex, or booted heroin, or slept with a prostitute, or fucking got a tattoo, or been to like Papua New Guinea? You have to fill in this form in the last month or something. You're like, no. Oh, maybe. No. But yeah, you get to just eat all this free food. Sausage rolls, meat pies, fucking chocolate milks. Just sit there, and generally they have pretty good movies on, like good action movies. So just sit there and fucking give blood. Giving blood's not too bad. When I was giving blood a lot, I was doing so much. I was volunteering a lot and working a lot. It was just fucking me. I got to a point where I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I think it's wearing me out. But I will, I try to give blood a few times a year now. I was doing it every second week for, I don't know, 12 months or over 12 months. And it's real nice. They give you like a text message, and they'll be like, your platelets, if you give platelets or fucking blood or whatever, they're like, your donation has just saved 2 lives, one in Toowoomba and one in, Ipswich Hospital. Thanks for your donation. You're like, holy fuck. It's really nice. You're just like, geez, fucking help some poor prick some poor kid with leukemia, or some poor bastard on fucking dialysis, you know what I mean? You're like, that's not too bad. You get like a bit of a reward. Like, I think there's a thing where you do like something nice, you're generous, or you fucking donate something, you do something, you get like a personal reward. Do you know what I mean? So like, I know like Jesus said, there's a big thing in the New Testament, like don't give in private, you know what I mean? But I also think it's a good thing to encourage people to give, because it makes you feel good. It's good to give something back. Anyway, whatever. Just a tangent, yeah. So I didn't know the Africans had the same blood type. That's fucking interesting, eh? What else have we got in the news to read? Fucking Leigh Sales, the bitch. Scott Morrison. Here we go. There's some tobacco. There was some shit here. I was reading. Fuck, what's going on with the computer? 300 tons of black market tobacco smuggled into Australia. Melrose. Delicious. Nah. There has been an explosion in Australian tobacco black market, with more than 300 tons of smuggled contraband seized in the past year. Australian Border Force said the amount has tripled since 2017 as organised crime developed deeper into the illegal trade. And it's because the government just fucking taxes the shit out of everyone. I think they've just put up tobacco fucking cigarette tax just went up like 15%. I seen it. I did my groceries on Saturday last week or Sunday, I can't remember. And there was like a big sign. It was like, tobacco tax has just been increased 15%. There you go. No wonder why people are probably like, what? I can buy a pack of durries for $10 instead of 30. You know what I mean? Where's this fucking article? Anyway, there's money to be made if you can get the products in and sold into the black market economy. Perth man was jailed for 2 years last week after he was arrested for trying to evade more than $350,000 in excess duties. So he's just had like his luggage through the airport packed full of tobacco. He was caught smuggling almost, whoa, okay, so he's done it probably through a fucking shipping container, almost 499 kilograms of tobacco products, and is expected to be deported to either Pakistan or Afghanistan. Fucking hell. The other week, there was some Afghanistan pedophile got fucking deported. And now we've got fucking them smuggling tobacco, eh? You know, there's a picture of it. It's that flavored tobacco that they smoke in the fucking gilly bongs. What are they called? Fucking shisha or some shit. You know what I'm talking about. Mate of mine, South African mate of mine, he his parents were like, I don't know, engineers or some shit. And he did, what did he do? All of his high school and, where is it? Fucking some Saudi Arabian rich oil country. What is it? Fucking Dubai. Yeah, so he finished his high school in Dubai, and he reckons they used to smoke them shisha tobacco fucking, you know, the Muslim bong things. And he reckons they used to do it all the time. They won't let you drink or anything in these shithole Muslim countries, but they will let you smoke these fucking gilly bongs. And my mate was telling me, he's like, yeah. He's like, and then like all this research came out about the Muslim gilly bong things, and they're like, they reckon like one fucking drag of these fucking gilly bong, shisha bong things is like the equivalent of having a whole packet of durries. Like, it's really fucking bad for your lungs. And he's like, yeah, he said, I think it was like after 5 years of high school over there and them smoking it every day. And then there was like a big study came out, and they were teaching all the kids at school how it's like the equivalent of smoking 30 cigarettes every time you fucking have one crack at it. So that's pretty fucked up. All them Muslims, I wonder if like the Muslim community, because they're the predominantly Middle Easterns, love that shit. I've never tried it personally. And obviously it's fucking bad for you. Hookah. Yeah, that's right. That's what it's called. Where the fuck are we in the comments? Kevin reckons genologist, I can't pronounce that word. Genealogists have a certain form for the sheer amount of human females having sex with dogs. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I'm not gonna read it. Anyway, and fucking medicine man, how you fucking going, mate? You're my fucking greatest fan. But yeah, so you get now we've got the Muslims fucking smuggling in fucking illegal tobacco, pedophiling kids, getting deported. I'm glad fucking the Liberal National Party got in and actually deport these pieces of shit. It's the same for everyone. If you break the law, they should deport us sorry asses, including me. I'm a fucking New Zealand citizen, so I was born in New Zealand. I'm not an Australian citizen yet. So they could deport my ass if I do anything wrong, and so they fucking should. It's a privilege to live in this country. You know what I mean? Leigh fucking Sales. Here's another article. Scott Morrison clashes with Leigh Sales over budget surplus, cashless welfare cards, and drug testing. There you go. Cashless welfare cards. It's a bit fucking, cashless welfare cards, man. That is it's a bit super controlling. You know what I mean? I can't believe it. Like, if you ever think that we were like, yeah, we're gonna legalize this cashless welfare system and this and drug testing for welfare recipients, right? And then you go, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years down the track, they roll out universal income because, there's so much automation and fucking awesome technology that if millions and millions of jobs get wiped off the market due to automation and awesome technology, I could see a time where universal income, maybe if they start taxing corporations and shit, and they're like, right, we're rolling out universal income, and then it's like, oh, it's too late. We already passed the law saying cashless welfare cards and drug testing. Do you know what I mean? You just think to yourself, it's just it's a bit on the nose, mate. You know what I mean? Once you give that shit up, you're never going to get it back, eh? Scott Morrison has dismissed an absurd proposition from 7:30 host Leigh Sales, suggesting the government's focus on achieving a surplus undercuts the Reserve Bank's attempt to stimulate the economy. Well, hang on, love. He just gave us all a tax cut. Referring to a public statement, the RBA Governor General suggested the government should spend more on infrastructure, Sales said, by cutting rates to record lows. Dr. Lowe was putting money into the economy, but the government is determined to deliver a surplus, which does the opposite. It keeps money out of the economy. I guess they've been promising so long that they're going to have a surplus, and they're probably like thinking about time we fucking actually stuck to that promise, Why are you intent on a fiscal policy that undercuts the country's monetary policy? She asked the Prime Minister on Monday night. Mr. Morrison hit back that it was an absurd proposition. Fiscal policy and monetary policy are actually pulling the right direction, and they are pulling together. He said, look, that is not how it works. The governor and the Reserve Bank is not calling on the government to have a surplus. The governor of the Reserve Bank. That is a ridiculous suggestion. He is not suggesting that at all. Sales argued that having a surplus means, by its nature, you are spending less money. Mr. Morrison replied that what it means is that we are ensuring that we are paying down the debt that has been built up for excessive spending in previous years. Fucking oath, man. They were just living on debt. We were just pumping it. We were spending all the taxpayers' money, and we were just fucking living on debt. Just spending up the fucking taxpayers' credit card, man. I'm pretty sure the unemployment rate's still pretty good. Maybe confidence is not that high, but I think keep paying it off. Pay it off unless there's like a huge financial, pay it down until there's like another global financial crisis, because that's when you need to stimulate the economy. Do you know what I mean? I think they're being wise. And Leigh Sales, she's just she's actually not bad, Leigh Sales. She's probably like fair and balanced enough, but she is more center left, if you know what I mean. But the question is it the right time for the economy to do that? Sale asked. Mr. Morrison, of course it's the right time to reduce the debt. It's at 375 billion. This is the first year we have been able to get the government living back within its means. Fucking oath, man. He added that he had been working with Philip Dr. Lowe for the last 4 years as treasurer and PM, and the two individuals had been most supportive of where the tax cuts and government infrastructure spending. I think we already have record infrastructure spending anyway. Do you know what I mean? And the Reserve Bank's already cut interest rates, so should fucking let the free market do its thing, and people can invest or fucking refinance, do whatever they got to do. You know what I mean? Anyway, how fucking boring. Who the fuck wants to talk about that? Nah, I guess it's all important. I support them being responsible and having common sense, you know what I mean? Because you know what fucking the left-wing government would have done if they got it. They would have just spent like drunken sailors again. Free everything. Shane, hey Dusty, did you get my message with instructions on how to set up an automatic mirror channel on BitChute platform? Once it's set up, your YouTube videos automatically show up on BitChute. Dude, well, how did you send that to me, bro? I'll have to fucking get into that and do it, eh? I have to do a few things. I have to work out how to do live interviews again, and I should probably set up a BitChute so I have like some fucking backup. I'm going to have all my videos backed up on Rational Rise TV. It'll be all backed up on there, and it'll go behind like, there'll be like a $5 paywall or some shit, but it's like what they're doing, Rational Rise TV, is they're getting all these mad Aussie YouTubers, they're backing up their videos, and they're just like setting up a safeguard. So if people start getting deplatformed, we've already got like our videos backed up. There's a place people can come and pay like I think it's like a $5 or $10 paywall thing, and then they get access to like all these mad fucking Aussie YouTube channels. So I'm glad to be a part of that, because, you know, the censorship's all bullshit. But yeah, setting up a BitChute, an automatic fucking mirror channel, that'd be fucking excellent, dude. I should definitely look into that. Thanks heaps, Shane. Maybe message me on Telegram, the Dusty Bogan's mates. The link, if you click on my YouTube and go to, what do? You click on the YouTube. usually I put the information. If you go to my YouTube channel and then click on About, and then it has a link to my Telegram, Dusty Bogan's mates. Get on there, and I'm free to banter whenever you fucking want, and no one will spy on you. I think it's like pretty good fucking software there. You know what I mean? Here we go. We're just on an hour. I think I'll fucking call it a night, everyone. What did Kevin reckon? They're trying to base model California and Texas after Brazil and its crime and low standards of living. They mentioned it like it's just a good thing to do to America. Isn't there like, wasn't there some like conspiracy theory where it was like they want to cut the population of the planet down to like 1 billion people, or for 99% of the population to live in like poverty? And it was like some fucking, you know, environmentalist utopian idea how we can like not pollute the planet. Some greeny agenda. I don't know. I was reading it somewhere. I don't know if it was the UN Agenda 21 or some shit like that. Fucking call it a night, guys, and I'll tune in tomorrow for fucking Walkabout Wednesday news. We'll go through another heap of fucking news articles, talk shit. That beer was bloody delicious. I reckon that's pretty good. Just have one beer. Dusty's back, mate. Back on the grog on a fucking weeknight. It's like Frank the Tank. Remember that? What was that movie? Old School? Have you seen that? That's a good movie to watch. Go watch it. And old Frank the Tank. Kevin, $1.99. What a fucking legend. Thanks heaps. I'll scull the rest of my beer for you. Recycle that bottle for 10 cents, save the fucking environment. Reinvested into my own beer fund. No. Thanks, Kev. Thanks, I think Regan, the legend. Cheering for your $2 super chats, guys. Legend status. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if I ever get deplatformed, you can find me on fucking thedustybogan.com. You know what I mean? So cheers, eh? Gonna fucking bird. What a pig. Cheers, eh? Tune in tomorrow. Fucking Walkabout Wednesday, which is 4:30. It's 5:30 now, Brisbane time. So, you know what I fucking mean. Catch us tomorrow, eh? Cheers, eh?